Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. You're probably wondering what on earth this lot is on my desk. Well, this is my series of boxes that are all in the same fashion and finish that are for cards. These ones here, I've got two here that hold cards that are standard size cards. You can't see very well, you will when it comes to the last ones. I've got a couple of these. There are videos all over my blog for those. There's these ones here that hold our embossing folders. Again, details on my blog, videos somewhere on YouTube. I have my little skinny mini one for our thin embossing folders. And then I think this was possibly my most recent one. Actually, maybe the thin one was. But this one is for our framelits and our framelits dies. So this is the biggest one that I have done to date. And I have now I'm bringing to you the biggest, the next one in the series. So I'm going to move that out of the way. Actually, I ought to probably bring that back. This one is for our Thinlits. These are for our larger ones. And I can't show you all of them because some of them are not available yet. So these are the ones that are going to be available. And so this box has been designed to hold all of ours. And maybe another one if you wanted to. So in comparison to the first one, there's a decent size difference that way. And so I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm going to move all of those out of the way. Right, so the cardstock you need for this one, you need a big piece of card. You need it to be 11 by 12 inches. And that is 28 by 30.5 centimetres. So I'm just going to check I've got it the right way around. Okay, I have. On the long side, you need to score it at 4 inches and 6 inches, which is 10 and 15 centimetres. And then turn it round, doesn't matter which way round you're going to go. Score it at 2 inches and 9 inches, which is 5 and 23 centimetres. So that's it. That is all the scoring you need to do. So I want you to, let me move that out of the way because that's casting shadow. What you need to do then is burnish your score lines, because this is cardstock and it is going to be holding heavy stuff. I wouldn't recommend you move them too frequently because they, if you've got heavy dies and framelits and what have you, each one individually isn't very heavy, but some of the parts are greater than the whole, so it does get heavy. So I wouldn't be recommending you move them frequently, but because they would buckle slightly. You can see on my the black one, I actually move this around on my desk and it has buckled a little bit. But if they're just sitting there, doesn't move particularly, then there'll be no issue. Because some of those others, they must be, I don't know, 18, well, maybe 15 months old. No issues whatsoever. But yeah, this is the biggest one. And I know of one lovely lady, Chris, who has got the most beautiful collection. She has made all of these. And I haven't seen her house because she's over in the States. She's a demonstrator friend of mine over there, and she has got the whole collection, and she's done them all matching, and they're all over her worktop where she works. I love it. Okay, designer series paper. This might be one of the Christmas papers. Doesn't necessarily look festive on that side. It just looks lovely, and it's garden green that's in the background, so that's what I've used. This measures 3.5 by 6.5 inches. 16.5 by 8.5 centimetres, so there is a bigger border around it, but I wanted that because I just didn't want it to be a flood of DSP. I wanted a decent border. I'll bring in the others in a second, but some of them I have wrapped paper around, but I couldn't with this because this is 7 inches from there to there and then 2 inches round, so we're looking at 18 inches of paper minimum, which I don't have. And I didn't want to have a seam, so I decided to just go for a panel. Let me bring one of the others. So this is one that has been just wrapped all the way round, as have these ones. I think this was my very first one. Oh no, it can't have been, that's Christmas paper last year. Oh, here we go. This was my first one. So it wraps round but doesn't meet at the back. That I was okay with, but I just, no, I didn't want to on this one. This project's slightly different. Okay. Places to put your adhesive. What we want is this long side is actually going to fold into the front, so you need to put adhesive on the small one and that section there. I'm going to use my fast fuse assuming it doesn't go camera shy today. Okay, and then on this section too. My fast fuse played, yay! Okay, so this panel here needs to stick under this one because it's all tucking away inside. So just make sure it's lined up, and the same on the other side. And then these ones you bring round, but don't do what I did yesterday and go and rest it on the tiny worktop, because you end up sticking yourself to it. That's exactly what I did. Okay, so that's lined up there, and that one there. Okay, now you're going to have to be brave. You're just going to give a big chop. So these are my craft scissors. They are Stampin' Up ones. Somebody recently asked me where I got them from, and I can't remember if I answered that in a video yet or not, but these are Stampin' Up ones. It's got the Stampin' Up wording, and they are marvellous. But what you're going to do is cut from this point here to that one there, and these scissors are long enough to do it in one go, so there's no wibblage issues. And the same from this corner down to there, straight off, no problem. Now it's just a case of finishing it up. So following on from my other ones, I've got buttons there, I have buttons on this one, and then just the panel, and some of the others have as well. They've just got a, you know, a single button just to decorate, or a ribbon. I'm following that theme. So Regal's designer buttons, 3 garden green, and I'm going to put them at the bottom, but they're stripy on one side and they're smooth on the other, and actually it's the smooth side I want showing. So I'm just going to gently rest them for now and then reinforce in a second. There we go. And then I've got the cotton ribbon. Now this is a vanilla base to it. It doesn't bother me too much. I kind of like it. It's, yeah, I probably could do a white, but I wanted a fatter ribbon. And this was going to do it for me. So, okay, let's see if I can do a square knot again. So it's right over left. We learnt this the other day, didn't we? Right over left and under. And then left over right. But is that bottom over top? I don't know, I think I fluked it the other day. Oh no! Oh! I've done it again. So right over left and then bottom over top. I think that's the ribbon, the rhythm we're going with. When one can speak. There we go. That's kind of cute. Let's grab a couple of these. Let's grab some that you can see. So that's 4 of them in there. Thinlits circles, Thinlits labels, envelope liners, and the Kirby keepsake. I'm keeping that one in there. You'll know why in January. So there we go, that's 4 of them. And it's great, look, and there are room for 2 more. But you can't see, I didn't show you those. I hope I didn't. There you go. Gorgeous, huh? Hope you like it, and I hope you've made perhaps some of these others. Trust me, they really are great storage. Anyway, hope to speak to you soon.